Good morning. I know I haven't done a video in a while, and well, I just haven't. What is today? Today is Sunday, 6/24. It's 8:52 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So, man, I slept like crap last night. I was having a hard time keeping my blood sugar high. It kept dropping down. At one point, it was like 3 in the morning. I ended up going out to the kitchen, made a bologna and cheese sandwich. That helped. I think that finally enabled me to get some sleep. It was a rough night. I'm on my way to church right now, and here comes one of my old neighbors. He's coming flying through here, and he actually gave me a lawnmower, a riding mower. I might try to. I did take some pictures and shoot some video of it, so I'll probably throw that in this video just for grins and giggles. Man. But I forget where. Oh yeah, later today, like 2:30, I'm gonna go up to Mount Laurel, New Jersey, to pick up something computer related, and I'm gonna try to see if the guy has more. It's something vintage computer related, and it's actually something I was thinking of doing to that compact, since like the operating system on it is so corrupt. But what I'm going to do, well, do first before I do that, before I reinstall anything, I'm going to go ahead and image the drive, because there are some things on it that I want. But see so I'm probably going to do a little bit of vlog while I'm on my way up there. There really hasn't been a whole lot going on except for work, and I've been working on my mother's car. She I should have pictures on my phone too. I'll try to take some pictures. The rear coil spring broke on the strut, the strut spring that holds the car up, and her back driver's side tire was basically touching the fender. So I did the rear struts already. I wanted to do video on it, but I was working with a friend doing it, and they didn't want to be on camera, so that didn't get done. And I still need to do the front, and I'm probably going to end up paying somebody to do those because the front needs so much more work than the back did, and I'm not sure I can do it in a driveway. And plus the weather's not cooperating at all, so I'm probably just going to end up paying the shop to do it. Right now I'm pulling into Flying J. I'm going to get a little bit of food. Yeah, I ended up throwing up last night. I don't know if you can hear that in my voice. It just was not a good night at all. And it just was not a good night at all. My wife's actually been having some problems sleeping lately, and last night she slept better than I did. And really, to be honest, not by much. and luckily Luke slept all through the night. But I'm gonna go in and get some food, and I'll probably catch up with you guys after 2:30. Alright, so it's not 2:30. It's 9:04 actually. So I wasn't gonna do anything until later, but the lady next to me at where I parked in at Flying J, when I got out of the truck, I saw she had like this big hairy cat with her, and was sitting in her lap, and cat, I mean, she had the windows up, but then she was in the car was running, so that's fine. But like the cat looked up at me and went, meow. And I'm like, I want to pet the cat, but you know. Anyway, so I'm starting to wake up a little bit. It's, like I said, it was just a rough night. But so one of the things, I know some of you have me as a friend on Facebook. I think it's been about 2 days now, and it's definitely going to be rough. I'm not using Facebook for 30 days. I started like 2 days ago, so I got like 28 days or 27 days or something like that. I don't know. I forget. But yeah, I'm not going to use Facebook for 30 days. I actually removed the app from my phone, so I'm not going to be tempted to look at it. So, yeah, I found that I was completely addicted to it. So, I'm like, you know what? This is going to be a problem. And, like, I'm going to have a whole bunch of pictures. Like, yeah, one of the big, you know, I always use it just to sit there and look at memes. And, I mean, like, all these secret groups sharing memes, and I'm just like, you know what, let's try to get some of my life back. I might look at it here and there, like on my computer, but I've removed it from the phone, and I'm trying to not post to Facebook for 30 days. And so like I said, I might look at it every now and again, but I'm not going to be, I don't want to be just constantly at my phone looking at Facebook. So that's happening, and you know, so far it's going all right. I think it's going to be. I think it'll work okay. So, I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else? Like I said, I've been working on my mother's car. Gonna be. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for right now. I'm going to try to eat real quick before the pastor and his wife gets here, and then we have to set up church, you know, set up the sound equipment. So I'll talk to you guys later. Afternoon, it's now 2:25 p.m. or 14:25 to people who, like me, use military time. Anyway, so I'm heading up to place in New Jersey called Mount Laurel. I'm definitely going to try to stop somewhere around exit 18 and get gas. There's not really any place around here that I particularly care to get gas at.
Turn left on North Hook Road, then turn left.
What I'm not going to do is try to take me up the Turnpike. I'm not going to go up the Turnpike. I'm just going to go 295. But yes, I'm kind of, I don't know, yeah, I'm not really excited about anything that's going on. It's just cool to find something I need at a price I can afford, because I was just looking at them on eBay a couple weeks ago. And excuse me, by the way, they were considerably more than this person's asking. So anyway, plus there was some stuff going on at the house I just needed to get away. So I'm sure everybody can understand that, and to some level or another. So, anyway, what all is going on? I think I mentioned the staying off Facebook unless I'm at home thing. I mentioned the stuff going on with my mother's car. I ordered my tires Friday for the project truck. They're going on Tuesday. So they're in the back of the truck now under a tarp because we keep getting rain. I don't want them full of water. So that works. Do I have to blow my horn at you?
Take exit 2BC on the right.
I'm not taking exit 2BC.
Then keep right.
I understand why you want to take me that way, but I don't want to go that way. Oh wow, that's taking me all the way up to exit 36A. Maybe I should have taken the turnpike. Anyway, I do want to stop at exit 8, or 18 I should say, and get some gas at the Royal Farms up there. I did do a video maybe a week and a half ago. I might try to throw some of the footage at the end of this.
Continue on
The footage just ended up all messed up. I tried to do something using just the Aldi GoPro clone, but everything just got all messed up. So I ended up scrapping the video. One of the things I did in that video is I did do an oil change, air filter, and fuel filter on this truck here on the Envoy. And I think I made a mistake when I did it because something's not entirely right now. And it was absolutely right when I pulled it on the ramps. I think I have the lines crossed on the fuel filter. However, it is running fine, but if you listen to it, it just doesn't sound like it's got that growl that it usually has. I need to find out which line is which so that so I can fix that. But other than that, everything's going fine. The project truck's running absolutely fantastic. This thing's really running really good as well, like I said, except for some don't sound just right. I have a few other things I want to do to it before we take it to Michigan. One of which is an intake valve cleaning procedure. I gotta find out how to do that. And find out what the proper procedure is. I might film that, I don't know yet. I might not make it to exit 18. That's the other thing, is it's not getting as good a fuel economy. Either it doesn't like the new AC Delco air filter, because I just had a regular STP one in there before, but I put for a factory OEM part. Maybe it doesn't like that, because I figured if I'm using the AC Delco fuel filter, I might as well use the AC Delco air filter as well, but you might not like that. Put the STP one back in and just get one from work. They're made by Pure later, or get a Wix one. I'll keep it posted, maybe, hopefully. But I might be driving the project truck to Virginia, which is one of the reasons I wanted to hurry up and get the new tires. I have been another friend, not Madam Roy, but I'm going to go into Central Virginia and meet a friend up there. We're going to do some work to their vehicle and mine in exchange for work to mine. So we'll see how that goes. I might just go ahead and stop rambling for right now and see what happens, and I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, that was irritating. I just got gas at Royal Farms and I'm heading back on 295. I'm still pretty sure it's going to try to take me to the turnpike, which is kind of irritating because I know I don't have to. Although, actually, I think there was really not too sure. Anyway, I think it's exit 4 on the turnpike where I'm at, or where I'm going. If I thought about that, I would have been fine. But, I don't know. I just, this was irritating. The truck in front of me, I think, didn't realize the light was green. But I wasn't really paying attention either. And, watched it turn red, and then he pulled up a little bit. But, I don't think anybody, I don't think he was paying attention. But, yeah, he wasn't paying attention again, actually. I was about to hit the horn, but then he moved. I don't like to be the guy to blow the horn like the second the light changes, because that's kind of a dick move. And demonetized. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I'm just, I was impressed. $40 took me from a little bit over 1/8 of a tank to just a smidgen under full. Oh, so you were, I think I'm actually better off behind the truck.
Continue on I-295.
Yeah, it was about. That was another dick move. This dude was like chilling in the middle lane and like going slow, and then I went to go around the truck because I'm like, okay, the truck's going to be slow, and then I realized the truck's moving faster than the Toyota here, and hey, another Toyota going way too slow in the middle lane, and then I gotta go back behind the truck, just to follow back around, get around the car, and then he just, without a signal, just starts moving over and went off an exit. It's like, dude, you were in the middle lane, and you just cut across another lane of traffic to go on an exit. Why not plan a little better? If I know an exit's coming up, I'll deal with being a little bit slow for a little bit. Excuse me. Just so that I can just so I don't have to put anybody in danger to I don't have to put anybody in danger to go off the exit. I mean, it's not rocket appliances. Anybody with a grade 10 can tell you that. Somebody's not. Probably that Explorer. I was like, man, that smells like a bad catalytic converter. Unless that's me. I don't know. I'm just kind of tired. I mean, apparently I was like dozing off on the couch for a little bit. So I waited until Rebecca went to work to go out and take care of this. So apparently I was dozing off here and there, watching some YouTube. It used to be I contributed almost as much as I consumed, and now it's just I definitely do not contribute anywhere near as much as I consume. Or create, that would probably be a better word. What is up with all these Toyotas today? They're just going so slow. This road's actually so bad in some spots, I actually thought that I was starting to think I had a flat tire at one point. Because the whole thing was just, thought either the engine lost the cylinder or I had a flat tire, but there was no engine noises. 36A, I'm at 20, I just passed 23. So, let's see. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing as I go up to exit 36. So I need to follow this weird, 295 does a very weird thing here in New Jersey. It's actually like right about here. I think 26 is the last exit before it does this weird thing. We're in Westville now. Well, just now entered Westville. And good. When I go up there and talk to this guy, get this part that or this thing that I'm buying on off of Craigslist, I'm going to ask him if he has any other vintage computer stuff. Because this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be good for the compact. I need to. I might need it. I can't remember how much RAM is in it. I might have to watch that video, that live stream where I did it again. I'm also going to be moving a lot of stuff around, which will actually make it so I can do more live streams.
Continue on I-295.
But that's going to probably be not going to be until next week. I still have so much work to do to my mother's car. I need to gut the interior in the red truck so that my uncle and I can do some welding, and I keep forgetting that they changed this around. But 295, holy crap, something hit that wall pretty hard. 295 merges with 76 slightly. And BMW is going to do what BMW car owners do. And it kind of merges with 76, and then you have to get back on 295 at exit 27, or well, actually exit 27 is the other thing. It's been a while since I've been up here. Let's see, calculating for some reason. I know I'm supposed to go off exit 36A if it doesn't
Recalculating.
If it doesn't figure out what it's supposed to do. At least I know where I'm supposed to go. Now it's saying 34A. It was saying 36A. But yeah, we just went through this whole turnaround thing where 295 goes one way, 76 goes the other way, and then there's an express lane for 76, and holy crap, this is bouncy.
Continue on I-295.
Bouncy, bouncy, and this is an exit only lane. I'm trying to get out of this exit only lane. Use caution, road work ahead. You don't say, there's always road work ahead. Grooved pavement, yay! Yes, please, get out of my way. Man, this better be worth it. Work too. Anyway, I'm going to get around this Honda. Actually, that's a Hyundai. Apparently. Get around this Hyundai. Set my cruise control one more time. Then I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I'm leaving this guy's house, and in case you were wondering, this is what I got. Windows 95. It's actually 4 compacts, so I'm going to try it on that compact.
Famous Port Mount Laurel Road.
On that compact, whatever the hell it is I have. That ProLinea, yeah, 486. Which I know it'll run just fine on the 486. I ran Windows 98 on the 486 before. Hopefully this is taking me to the turnpike. I know I didn't want to go before, but now I actually do after dealing with the traffic. But because anytime you buy a vintage computer thing from somebody, you have to ask, hey, do you have any other vintage computer stuff? And turns out he has something pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure he's going to price it out of my market, which is a Apple IIgs. And he's got the monitor, keyboard, mouse, and some other thing that looks like a docking station for a laptop. I can't really tell.
Turn right on Church Road.
But yeah, I'm just like, man, he's gonna. I don't know. He's probably gonna price that out of my price range. But hey, he said he's gonna take a look at what they're selling for. My son of a diddly. But
in 2 miles, take the exit on the right to New Jersey Turnpike.
Yay! Sorta. But yeah, I thought about looking for some more thrift stores while I'm up here, but I don't have a massive amount of cash on me. But I was telling him, I said, some of the things I usually look for are car audio. He's got a kicker box with 2 kicker 12s, but one of the subs is blown. He's got an MTX amp. And he's like, oh, I'll get prices on this stuff for you. And he emailed me back. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want the blown subwoofer box. Kind of. It's almost like people don't know that you're supposed to go when the light turns. Does this lane end? I don't know if this lane ends or not. It's like a mile I gotta get on the turnpike. But yeah, that's what it does. Turns into a turn lane right there. I'll tell you this much. So next time I need Windows 95, I'm just gonna go to eBay rather than come all the way up here. It's not worth it. I mean, it was like I saved like $20, but I didn't. But the headache was not really worth it. Oh man! Like, plus the gas. Something is definitely wrong, because I'm using a lot more gas than I should have on this, and like I said, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm definitely going to need to look into something. I'll probably do that once I get home. I'll look into the air filter and stuff like that. Oh God. I know where I'm at, and I don't want to be where I'm at. BMW Mount Laurel. Yeah, like I said, I thought about looking at some thrift stores, but I'm just like, nah, I'm not. I just want to get out of this area as much as quickly as possible. Probably gonna go home and mess with the new lawnmower. Oh yeah, I need to remember to put those pictures of the lawnmower in the video. So if you don't see those, you know I forgot. Because we're now at 3:31 p.m. or 15:31, depending on.
In 1/2 mile, take the exit on the right to New Jersey Turnpike, then keep right.
Oh, we're not far from the Tacony Palmyra Bridge. There's a giant flea market up here, but it's all a bunch of like the same, or a bunch of people selling the same crap over and over again. It's like, I just saw this thing, but yeah, it was all right. Last time I went there was 2015 though, so it's kind of hard to say. The question is, do I mess with this tonight, or do I? It could also be, my air conditioner's not. The air conditioner, well, it could be. Yeah, I shut off the air conditioner, and now it's running a whole lot better. So maybe I'm having issues with that, which I didn't even consider.
Take the exit on the right
But
to New Jersey
screw this.
Turnpike,
I'm
then
not.
keep right.
I'm not riding around in the
Keep
heat.
right to New Jersey Turnpike South.
So that's something I'll have to take a look into. Go Easy Pass is what it said. So I wonder, does this one? I think this has the floppy disk in it too, based on what I'm feeling. So it'll be interesting to see if that floppy disk still works.
Continue on
Oh,
New
it's gonna
Jersey
be.
Turnpike.
It's gonna be interesting to see if it'll work with the external CD drive too. I didn't even think about that. I might have to put a internal CD drive in it. At least temporarily. Or just mount one to it. Because I don't think the Oak CD drive, CD CD-ROM driver would work with the external one like that. I think that was an external SCSI one. It's definitely not a parallel port. I'm still doing good. I'm down to not even drinking a whole one of them a day, whereas I used to drink 2. While granted, I am substituting in some other sugary stuff, I'm also substituting in water too. It's just taking quite a bit of time to kick the habit, and that's kind of what I'm doing with Facebook too. I'm trying to give up tea, but I'm also trying to give up Facebook. So that's what precision automation is. It's not too bad. I applied for a job there, and then I realized that it was further than I wanted to drive every day. As far as other questions you guys might have, family's doing good, kids doing good. He's saying words, but he's not really talking yet. Like he'll drop something and be like, sorry. So there goes the Canadian in him, which is from my side. And he'll he's getting good with like letters and stuff like that. She's doing good. Rotella's doing pretty good. She's gaining weight back, which is really good. So everything's going all right, you know. Everybody's happy and healthy. Not much more a guy can ask for. It's funny how your life changes in a matter of a year and a half. Actually, like 2 years now. So, yeah, I think for right now, I am probably just going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll think of anything else I want to talk about while I'm driving, and I'm probably just going to end this, you know, once I get home. So, talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, so I've gone a few miles. I've gone, it's actually 3:53 now. So I've gone, we got off exit 4, I just passed exit 2. I kind of wish I'd stopped, you know, hopped off exit 2, but, because it's like everybody's going back to their state. Passed a lot of Maryland and mostly Maryland people, some other Virginia people. But man, right after I don't know, it was probably a minute after I hit stop on the last video, I just pulled the phone down, put it on the seat, because I got sun beat right on it. I don't want to overheat it. But start to come around a curve, or come up to a curve, and everybody just comes to a complete and utter stop. I mean, like, I'm lucky I didn't rear-end the person that I did. It just that everything happened so fast. Luckily, I wasn't on camera, or, you know, luckily I didn't have camera going. Luckily, you know, that had nothing to do with my, you know, what was going on. Luckily, I was able to stop. Or luckily, I give myself room to stop, I should say. Because I had plenty of room to stop. But man, there's the car in front of me, I noticed they were slamming on their brakes, so I slammed, you know, I kind of started to slow down and realized they were stopping even harder, so I slammed on mine. Luckily, I didn't have anybody right behind me then. But, yeah, I gotta tell you, man, probably close to 60-mile round trip, round trip for Windows 95 CD probably won't happen again. But yeah, I told him, I said, I don't buy to resell. I just buy to, buy. So if I don't have a storage unit full of computer shit that I'm not gonna get to at any point in time anytime soon. And I'm not feeling it right now to do the conversion for kilometers, let you know how many kilometers I've driven today. But yeah, right now it's like my tea and my my Gatorade are all the way over there in the passenger side footwell because of that stupid. So, it appears to have been what kind of car was that? It might have been a Passat wagon. I think it was a Passat wagon that had some big cargo bag on the roof full of crap. And they were doing, I don't know, half the speed limit at best. Like when actually, yeah, when we did slam on the brakes, the guy behind me went into the other lane to avoid rear-ended me, and then other people were trying to go, like as we were starting to pull away, going in that lane like it was going to be any better. But it turns out that, it might have been a Honda Fit. I think it was a Honda Fit. I don't know. I can't remember now. I just kind of wish I had had the dash cam on. But yeah, it was just like, what the hell is going on? Now, like I've had cruise control set at 70, and now everybody's just slowing down again. I think I do have it narrowed down to it's a problem with the AC compressor, but I don't think it's really a problem. I think it's a, I don't have, when I got the vehicle, I put a load of Freon in it, or refrigerant in it, and it, when it first kicked on, it almost stalled the engine. I mean, this is going back 3 years ago. And then, we've gone 4 miles while I was talking, because the sign said 5 miles, now it's 1 mile. In case you're wondering, on New Jersey Turnpike, regular is $2.99 a gallon, plus is $3.37. I didn't catch the other one. $3.37 is what I would be paying, because I don't run anything lower than mid-grade in any engine I own. In fact, my lawnmower, I run 92 in it right now. But, so I never put oil in it when I did it, because there's oil that's supposed to be in it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a can of oil from work tomorrow, and see if that helps. I'll just shoot a little bit of oil in there. I don't want to put too much in, because then you can run into other problems, but I think that might help. Maybe. Everybody thinks anytime there's a problem, oh, it must be low on Freon. No, that's not even really a thing. But if we're here, we should be about 3 miles from the toll booths. Yeah, so I'll put a shot of oil in it, see if that helps. Because I never did that, and the stuff I put in there was just cheap stuff from Walmart, made in China, no lubrication in it whatsoever. A lot of the cans you buy have oil in, like if you buy like the big Avalanche cans or AC Pro, they'll have oil in them. Toll plaza 2 miles, so yeah, I was right, about 3 miles to the toll plaza, because we've just gone probably half a mile. But the
1.25 miles. Keep left on New Jersey Turnpike.
I'm just hoping it's not the compressor going bad because I really don't feel like dealing with that. Especially where the compressor is on this. It's not going to be it won't be a fun job to do. You know, a lot of times when you have a situation like where you have to change the AC compressor, it's not even the compressor that's the expensive part. I mean, like the one, like I can buy a kit for my S10 that comes with all the you know, the compressor, AC accumulator, orifice tube, and that's like $170. That's not that bad. It is if you don't have $170.
Left on New Jersey Turnpike.
But then, like, on the S10, it's not that hard to do either. It's maybe a 20-minute job to pull the compressor off and change it, but then you also have the extra
In 2 3/4 miles.
you have the extra you have to have it vacuumed down,
49 East.
refilled with refrigerant, and that's where things start to add up. That's where things start to add up. But you know, it's not that big. I mean, yeah, because when you do the your normal AC service, quote unquote, which is where they do the vacuum down, they'll hold a vacuum on it for usually about a half hour, and then they'll refill it. That usually costs about $99, either up from $79 to $99, and so yeah, things are. That's why AC work is pretty expensive, and people think that they can do everything with a can from AutoZone because everybody's a pro with AC Pro. Say no, you're not a pro with AC Pro. You're probably overfilling your system, and that's going to cause other additional problems.
Take exit 1 on the right to Route 49 East.
And
turn right on Hawks Bridge Road. Then take the ramp on the right.
I need to shut off the actual navigation. So I'm like 4 minutes from my house. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think I'm about to end things here anyway, because yeah, I'm close to home. I said I was going to end it when I got to my house, so go home, edit the video, add the clips from the lawnmower. And I said I was going to add, and then maybe add in the footage from the GoPro for when I was doing this. So this is probably going to be a long vlog. I don't know. Right back where I had lunch today, which was Denny's. They said they were the Denny's was going to close at 2 p.m. today, which is right now the time's not found. 4:04. Ha ha ha. And yeah, they were going to open back up on the 28th, so they were going to be closed for 4 days for renovation. And right now my AC is running pretty darn cold right now. But I wish I knew where my little thermometer was. Actually, right now it's starting to feel pretty good right again. So maybe I don't know what's going on. I'm a little freaked out. But yeah. So anyway, you know what I always say. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day.